Hello Horde and welcome to Big Dig with John. Today, obviously it's Monday again, so I'm going to carry on doing the different bee branches. I've probably been doing this for like a month now, so I'll carry on. Today is going to be the Historic branch. Now, the reason for the Historic branch is that you need the Historic branch to do the Prehistoric branch, the Fossilized branch, sorry, the one over here, which you need to carry on through the minerals and to get through to diamond eventually. So it is quite an important branch. Now, this branch itself, you don't actually have to do after Rocky or Rusty. You could have done it straight. It's one of them that you only need a few things for. For example, you only need the only other branches that you need to start the Historic branch are you need to do the common, which is basically the starting branch for the entire bees. Then you need to do the noble, and then you need to do the industrious. Because you need industrious, you need noble bees, and you need industrious bees in this branch. So, how it starts. You need a noble drone with a diligent princess, or a noble princess with a diligent drone in an apiary. Put them both in, and it has a high chance of creating an ancient drone. Now, the next one is an ancient drone with a noble drone. This has a chance of getting a prehistoric drone. So either an ancient princess with a noble drone, or an ancient drone with a noble princess. Get your prehistoric drone. Then with your prehistoric drone, you need to breed your prehistoric with either a prehistoric princess with a majestic drone or a majestic princess with a prehistoric drone. Gets your not prehistoric, primeval, sorry. Oh my god, that's a big mistake. So yeah, your ancient drone and your noble gets you your primeval. Then your primeval and your majestic get your prehistoric. Sorry about that error. Then finally your prehistoric with an imperial gets your relic. Now this altogether, this branch is pretty boring. They don't do a lot, meaning they're not having exciting things. I'll stick the honey comb in here. These four new bees create ancient comb. Now ancient comb doesn't create anything special. I think same as always. I think it's literally just wax and it's just beeswax and honey drops. But yeah, the only different thing is that the relic drone has the longest lifespan, which means it will last the longest. So it won't die, I think. The traits in it won't like breed out. I'm not sure what that even means. I've not actually used a lot of relics. It's very difficult. It actually was quite difficult to get these drones. Meaning, the ancient is very easy. Probably 25% easy. 25. The primeval, on the other hand, was probably about 10%. The prehistoric, probably another 10%. But then the relic was definitely lower than 5. It took forever. I don't even still own a lot of them because they just seem to be very rare. They just don't seem to be. They're very difficult to obtain. So yeah, they all create ancient comb, and like I said, ancient comb basically just creates the normal resources. It has actually a low chance. I think that was like 40 odd. Of getting them. I'll let it tick by whilst I'm carry on talking. I don't think they create anything special. I can even check on here. I don't think they do. Last time I looked, ancient comb. There we go. Use. No, it has it has a high chance of creating honey drops, but beeswax. It's just basically it's common resources, so it's nothing exciting. The only thing that you need is for a next step. So this episode is going to be, this week's pretty boring, since these bees don't do anything special. I'll go over them one more time so you don't forget. You need a noble, you need to breed a noble with a diligent in the apiary. So I would put a noble and diligent the other way around. Create your ancient drone. Remember that you need when you're breeding anything, you need to have the princess with the other drone. So a noble princess with the diligent drone, not two nobles. Some people will do that. I know you're like kicking yourself saying, why is he telling me? But there'll be some people out there that make that mistake. Then you've got an ancient drone. Ancient drones are pretty common. They're quite easy to obtain, especially if you have like 5 apiaries at the same time. You're pretty much a high chance of getting one. Then your ancient and a noble create a primeval. The primeval one was pretty difficult. It probably took about 10-15%. Then once you've got the primeval, you have to do a primeval and a majestic. The primeval and majestic make the prehistoric. The prehistoric was definitely difficult. But then once you've got the prehistoric, you do prehistoric with imperial, makes your relic, which is extremely rare. The relic is clearly a 5-hour job. Maybe it's a bit less, maybe a bit even. Probably actually for me, it probably took a bit more. I don't know if it's because I wasn't lucky or because I didn't have enough breeding at the same time. But oh my god, it took forever. It took literally forever. Now the relic, like I said, it has the longest lifespan. I'm not really sure what that actually means. I'm guessing it just means that either it takes a while for the whole process to go through, or it means that do you know when the bee, like, its traits are destroyed and it creates a different bee? Maybe the relic has a strong gene, so it means that when breeding with another bee, you'll get another bee if it has that gene in it. So, for example, if I bred this long lifespan gene into the prehistoric one, it wouldn't get destroyed, meaning it would always say the princess or something. I'm not sure. I ain't 100% sure what that means. I mean, it's not really clearly stated. Plus, obviously, when you're going through this, you take everything with a pinch of salt, because even though it says something's quicker or something like a 5% chance, sometimes it's actually, for you might get lucky and get it in your first turn. So technically, it's actually a 100% chance. This has a pretty low chance. Actually, it's got a high chance of getting beeswax and honey drops, but that's about it, really. That's it for this episode. These 4 things create ancient comb, these 4 bees create ancient comb, which basically has a chance of getting beeswax and honey drops, which honey drops have used in the bee analyzer, which I haven't showed you yet. I'll show you later on. And beeswax is used in recipes to upgrade these apiaries. That's it. The relic's got a long life. That's pretty much it for this episode. It's been a quick one, because this branch isn't important, but it's needed. To get to this branch, like I said before, you need to go to the common. You need the common one. You need to get at least halfway through the noble, and you actually need to get to the end of the imperial to get, obviously, the imperial drone. And then you can go do the historic. Next episode, I'm probably going to be showing you the fossilized bees. Now, these are the ones that you need to breed with another like rocky one to get steel and stuff like that. So to get different alloys. That's the reason why this is important. Next episode I'll be showing you it'll either be fossilized or I think it's aquatic, because I think fossilized needs oil and I haven't got that yet. So that's going to be something I need to work on throughout the week. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hit like favorite if you enjoyed this. Hit subscribe when you see more content from me. And comment if this is actually helping. Obviously, a lot of people don't like bees. But I want to see if actually these like 10, 15-minute videos on how to actually use different branches and how to get each branches and the benefits of each branch is actually helping you. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.